Hey guys, Kurt's here with you today. Today I'm going to go over the Therm Pro. So this just came in, so see if I can figure out how everything works. So first we have well, I got this all knotted up here, so that's not a good start. The thermometer part of it here. So we have the plug-in, at least I hope that's what it is. Plugging that into the digital part. This here is a safety thing, I'm assuming. Little sticker says remove before using. So I guess that would be kind of difficult to jab anything with this on there. I see the old tricky part, see if I can get this thing off. All right, so there's your little safety hazard. So make sure if there's any kids or little dogs around like I got here, make sure they don't get a hold of this. That could do some harm. I don't know if they recommend keeping this or not for your drawer, but that might not be a bad idea. Because this thing's actually pretty sharp. Kind of surprised how sharp that is. But that may be something to consider keeping. You know, put that in there when you're done washing it, so that way you don't stab yourself whenever you're reaching in your drawer or cabinet or wherever you put this thing. But get that back off so you can see it again. So you can see this tip is pretty pointy here, good little sharp. And again, you are going to be jabbing meat and multiple things with it, so I guess that is kind of nice that it's pointy here, or sharp. But nice little bend to it. Again, this cord is pretty, I'm not sure what word I'm looking for here, but basically there's like a metal coating on it. So that way you can put this in your fridge or your grill, wherever you're putting it, without melting it. This here looks like it's kind of got a little spring on it. Not really sure the purpose. I guess just so that way you don't break it off whenever you're moving this thing around. But there's this part. Pretty straightforward. Going into the complicated part here. So we have on the back a little hook here. So it looks like if you put a nail or something in your wall, you can hook that up. Or maybe on your grill or outside your stove. This is a magnet, I'm assuming here, so that'd be good for your stove or grill. So got a little something here, a little handle. Not sure what that would be for. Again, most people would go through the effort of reading the instructions. I like to live life on the edge. So I just start pushing a bunch of buttons and screw things up basically until I learn. But no idea what that does. I'm assuming if you read the instruction manual, again, it'd be there. But on the back we have, all right, we have two buttons here. So Celsius, Fahrenheit, depending on what part of the world you're in here, I'm assuming. The other side of it, we have a circle. No clue what that's going to do for you. Again, I didn't read the instructions. Going in the middle here, we have, looks like a little golf ball up there. So not sure what the golf is going to do for you. Moving all the way over here, we have temperature. Again, I would recommend reading the instructions. Again, I like to learn as I go, so I have no idea what any of this stuff is actually doing. On the front of it, we have a sticker. Turn the sticker off. Actually, I thought that was part of the sticker here, but a little clear piece of protective thing on there. Make sure this doesn't get scratched up before the customer buys it. Let's see, we have different buttons up here. We have one MEMS/S. So memory, I'm assuming. Let's click that, see what happens. All right, so we have stuff flashing. We have, looks like a picture of a chicken flashing. Numbers flashing, hit it again. All right, now just the chicken's there. Hit a few more times. And this is apparently this is the chicken button. So I'm assuming there's more uses for it. Maybe you hold it. Holding it, nothing's happening. So without reading the instruction manual, again, that's the chicken button. I'm assuming there's more to it than this, but right now, for me, that's going to be the chicken button. That's the only thing that it does. Next one, arrow up. Next one, arrow down. All right, so let's see if we hit the chicken button. Here we go. So there we go. So now we are scrolling through the different animals. So we got the chicken. We have, looks like that says, oh, it says well. So again, the instructions are always handy here. But going through different ones, if I hit the other button over here, let's see what that does. So that's just going the other way around here. So my guess would be, if you are cooking a ham, you want it at, what does that say here? 160 degrees. If you are cooking a rare, okay, again, I'm not going to be able to help you too much here. Read the instructions. I definitely recommend reading the instructions because I'm not doing any good here other than watching me fumble through the buttons. But there's your basic gist of it. You have your plug in here, plugging that in, jabbing your meat with this end, and then definitely read the instructions to figure out what all this stuff is, how it can help you. But nice metal cord that's heat proof, so you can have this in the oven, have it in the grill, magnet, stick that on something. You have your little flap here to hang that on something. But again, point very sharp, so be careful with it. But here's one more shot here before we go.